Hi, everyone. My name is Stephanie Streck, and I teach math in the Neenah Joint School District. And today I am going to teach you about a game called Close Call. And as we play, you'll be able to see different ways that you could modify this to be more difficult, or you could even make it a little bit easier. So off to the side, I have laid all of the face cards except for the Joker, and we want to keep the aces. So Jokers and aces stay in the deck, but all the face cards and the tens get removed. And then what we're going to do is we are going to deal 4 cards. And this is your hand up here, so I'll show it to you. And I only gave us 3 cards. So here's your hand, and then, sorry about that. And then here is my hand. And the goal is to get as close to 10 without going over. You can choose 2 cards to get as close to 10. You can probably already see a modification you could make. If your child feels ready, you could do up to 3 cards. You could, if your child isn't ready to do the addition, you could say out of your hand, which one is closest to 10. So you might say, oh, I want to do 6 and 5, but that would put you at 11. So you couldn't do that. So your best determination would probably be 7 and 1 to get you 8. And then, of course, I would take 6 and 4 and make 10, and I would win. And so in that close call, you can keep score 2 different ways. You could either say that I get all the cards from the whole hand, or you could say that we would just keep track off to the side. So we have you and me. I currently have 1 point. Now there's another variation you could do. You could collect all the cards and re-deal 4 more, or you can keep the 2 that you have and deal 2 more. And now do the comparison. Ooh. Okay. So now we both can make 10. This is another spot where you can make a choice. You chose 5 and 5. I chose 9 and 1. Now we each can get a point, or neither of us can get a point. That's a decision that you can choose. I'm going to choose for us both to get a point in that one. The next turn. Hmm. 8 and 2. The closest you could get would be 8 and 1, which is 9. So another way you could play this game is to get to 20. So a way to play close call to 20 is to issue out 5 cards to each of us. And with these 5 cards, we're going to see how we can get close to 20 using 3 of the 5 cards. So this is going to take a little bit longer. You might realize that this is the time when you want to get out either a counting tool, right? Maybe you want to set out some candy that your child could count. So they would represent 9, then they would count 3 more and decide if that was enough. No, they could try 9 and 8 and see what they needed after that. And the goal would be to see if you can make 20. You could try 1 round of this, and if it feels too difficult, then pull back and try something different. For mine to use 3, I'm thinking I've got 7 and 5, 12. I think 16 is as high as I can go, but you might have noticed that you are in a better spot than I am. So we have 9 and 8, which is 17. 18, 19, 20. So there's another way or version that you could play this. If you were to pick a joker in your hand, a joker counts as 0. So I guess if you had a way, if you wanted to use 3 of these cards for some reason and a 0 was helpful, you could use it, or it's just kind of one of those want moments to have a joker in your hand. So hopefully with the different variations of this game, you can find a way to play with your child. And again, all you need is a deck of cards with the face cards and the tens removed. If you gave this game a try, I would love to hear about it and to see if any new learning came from you or your child. So please reach out. Have a good one.